Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
The rapper Lil Boosie has taken a plea deal with the feds. He released a tweet back on August 4th. He said, just accepted a plea deal from the federal government on my gun case. I thought this case was over and I was going to get on with my life, but God don't make mistakes and I'm tired of fighting. Talk to my family, and this is the right decision. To all my fans across the world, say a prayer for your boy and go get the new album. So if y'all not up to date with what happened, basically, he was at a music video. I believe it might have been his music video. Whatever the case, he was chilling. Somebody else was live on Instagram. I believe he got caught on multiple lives, and he had a gun in the back of his pants, and his shirt was up, and it was revealing the gun. And he walked across the live, and you can see the gun in the live. So the police was watching Instagram Live. They see Boosie on the live with the gun. Boom. They pull him over later that day, bump him up, got the burner on him. Ever since then, he been fighting the case, and I guess he came to a plea deal with the feds. I don't know how much time he has. I don't believe it's made public. He's set to go back to court on the 26th, so we'll probably know more details then. Ever since he's announced his plea deal, he's made several announcements. I know he got several tour dates lined up. He got some shows lined up. I'm pretty sure he's trying to gather all the money he can before he go down, because he still got bills. He still got family. He still got shit he got to take care of. So, man, what you think about this, man? That's crazy. He got caught off of IG Live.
It just goes.
I can hear you.
It just goes back to show what we be talking about all the time, like people flashing their guns on cameras and doing stuff like that. They come get you when they want to get you. And for Boosie, this was a mistake that could have been prevented. I hate that it had to happen to you again. It's like it's 10 times harder for a real nigga, but this one you could have really prevented. You know, it's cameras all around you. You got Blick in the back pocket. You probably forgot. I seen his shirt was up, so he probably didn't think it was up with these little shirts. You never really think that you probably flashing it. So I don't think it could have been more so an honest mistake, but he should have kept it tucked somewhere else where it could have been preventable, maybe in front of him. But, you know, Boosie gonna walk it down. He gonna hold it down, and it's just like he said, God don't make mistakes. Until you come back, you got to sit down and learn your lesson once again. So it's ugly to see. And then you get weirdos like Charleston White that's going out and proud to see niggas go down and stuff like that. And I can't believe how many people still support this nigga based off of that. Like, cuz it's a real life hater for his own community. For the same nigga that was out here acting like he was putting on for his community and then got online and learned the internet game and played goofy, and you happy by a nigga's downfall. These the most type of crazy niggas to me. But shout out to Boosie, man. Go cop his new album. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real Boosie fan. I still listen to his old shit from back in the days. And I'm talking about the I Remember and If You My Nigga Then. So I'm a Boosie supporter. So hopefully he can knock that shit out the way. Hopefully it ain't too much time, because you know he's a felon. Sometimes they don't play when it come to that.
I definitely support Boosie and his music. But come on, bro. You beat a life sentence. You beat the death penalty. At some point, we got to start moving smarter. Now, I'm not saying don't arm yourself, and I'm not saying don't protect yourself, because in this country, it's effed up. Once you go to prison and you get that felony, they remove your right to defend your life. You can no longer own a firearm. Trust me, I know firsthand. So we got to look at these laws anyway on once you get out of jail, if you say I'm rehabilitated, my rights should also be rehabilitated. I should get my damn rights back. How long am I going to get punished for a crime that I already did the time for? Why is this following me for the rest of my life? But I already did the time, though. This is what you sentenced me to. Whatever time I did behind bars and on parole, that's what you deem necessary punishment for me to get rehabilitated. So once I complete that and I'm showing that I'm being a lawful member of society, I'm actually helping society, Because I know Boosie, he do give backs. He's giving people jobs. I believe he got some nonprofits. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge him off his past. Everybody got a shaky past, but he's doing more good than he is bad for the community. And just walking around with a firearm shouldn't be the reason that this man gets taken away from his family and sent to prison when we got a Second Amendment. We got a right to arm ourselves. You can go to other states and you don't even need a gun license to buy a gun. You over 18, you could just go buy one. There's some states that sell them damn near in 7-Eleven. Everybody's
going
strapped.
Big Five.
That's what I'm saying. I go down south, they in the liquor store with the gun out, not even concealed. They walking in with ARs and shotguns over their back like it's nothing. But because Boosie got in some legal trouble and did some time, now he's not able to defend his life the same way everybody else is. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, that's facts. He suffered the consequences of his actions, and that shouldn't hold you. The record thing is stupid by itself in a sense because, like you said, once you do your time, you do the time for your crime or whatever they choose to give you, you should better step out with a clean slate. But we understand it's a trap. This is what they don't want you to have a clean slate. They want you to be in a repeated cycle. They want it to be that way by design because they know they're going to catch people like this. If he wasn't a convicted felon, it'd be no harm, no foul. But since who he is, you know, he's outspoken, he's the person he is, they hate to see that. They hate to see a nigga living life good. They hate to see a nigga out here making money. They hate to see you and know that you beat him. Like you said, you was facing death penalty and you beat him and you still out here popping your shit. You still out here moving around how you is. They got a vendetta against you for life at that point.
Yeah, because every other week we was seeing him getting pulled over. He was going live. Hey, man, y'all fucking with me again. Whoopty bam. They searching his car. Weed is legal now. They trying to bump him up for the weed. They was trying to find any reason to lock him back up. It was like the OJ effect. OJ beat the case. Glove didn't fit. You got to acquit. And they spent the rest of their time trying to lock his ass back up. And just like Boosie, he didn't really do himself no favors and low-key got himself locked back up, even though I'm pretty sure he didn't know he was being filmed on IG Live. So to the people who are around people that you care about, bro, y'all got to pay attention to what y'all doing because you on live filming this man, knowing he's a felon. You see the burner hanging out the back of his pants. Why are you getting that on live?
Even the fact that it might be cameras around, because I don't know if it was a video shoot or whatever the case it might be, but at least let the nigga know. Boosie, your shit showing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could have been anything that could have been prevented that. Y'all know he smoked weed. He probably high. It's a lot of things going on. He distracted. And like I said, you could tell his shirt was tucked in his backside. Usually those type of hang shirts or polo shirts, that usually easily come up. So anybody could have just said something like, bro, cover your shit up when you got your shit flashing. Like, nobody had the knowledge or enough self to do that. And we could say, they're going to say, blame Boosie. Yes, we understand. He's taking accountability for his own actions. But at the same time, if you're there, you should be able to be somebody else's extra eyes.
They was trying to get the clout off of showing him on live more than they cared about him possibly getting in trouble from them showing him with a gun on live. If I see the homie with the gun on live, first of all, the live ain't getting put on him. I'm going to turn the camera away anyway. And might turn the whole live off just to get up on him. Hey, man, your shit, whoop, get your shit together. But they have holsters that conceal your weapon. So we got to move away from that, tucking the burner in the belt and all of that. If you is going to move around like that, there's ways to conceal your weapon where nobody can see it on you. So part of that does fall on Boosie as well. Why the fuck you got the hammer tucked in the back of your pants anyway?
But it's,
like, nigga, if you in a situation and you got to be quick draw McGraw, you slow on the draw trying to pull it from the back of your fucking pants.
But a lot of things, I think context, this is why I'd be not so quick to judge situations, because it could be like you said, people be like, oh, he's stupid for carrying it. He might have not even been carrying it. He might have got to the spot, got out the car and just like, let me get my blick or something, or whatever the case it may be. It could be something as simple as that, and it can happen that fast. But it's just, it goes to show what they can and cannot do. They're always watching. Now, you might think you're getting away with a lot of it, but the moment you commit a crime or do something, this is evidence for your ass. Maybe because he's bigger on a mainstream scale and they know he's a convicted felon, they know a lot of different things about him, they was able to come get him quicker. But for the niggas that's thinking you regular niggas on the streets, if you really actively out here moving around, they will blast that in court on your ass.
Just let you know that they do have an IG team. I mean, I don't know how many times we got to say it. They have a whole social media team that just sits back and watches social media. And when you're a target like Lil Boosie and you're gonna be on the internet, you have to move smart. Now it's fucked up that he got knocked based on the actions of partially somebody else, because it was his action to carry and be reckless with the way he was carrying, regardless if he knew or not. If you know for a fact you're not allowed to carry, but you're gonna take the risk anyways, it's on you to be smart about the way you carry, bro. You can't have your burner in the back of your fucking pants where you can't even see if your shirt is up or not. At least if you got your shit tucked in the front, you can see, you can feel. Like I say, you got money, bro. Get a holster. That's the best bet anyway. That's the best bet. You could quick draw McGraw, all that. Get you a holster, bro. They got holsters you could put under your motherfucking armpit, nigga. You pull your shit out like Dirty Harry. They don't even know you got your shit. So we gotta be smarter about the way we move. Now, I don't give a fuck about no man-made law. Ain't no man-made law gonna tell me I cannot defend my life or my family's life while everybody else out here got the right to go buy a firearm and defend themselves. I don't give a fuck. So at that point, yes, I'm not blaming him for taking the risk, because fuck y'all, I did my time. Give me my motherfucking rights back. Let me move the right way, because I'm pretty sure if he was able to go get his gun license the right way with the money and resources he got, he would have went and done it. I know I'll go do it right now. I've been trying to get my shit back. My shit been floating in the government queue for about 3 years now. I've been turned my paperwork in long time ago. Been out of prison for a long time. Then been around the world and back. Still waiting on them to clear my shit. You know why they don't want to? Because they want you to slip so they can send your ass back. It's all a fucking trap. So at some point, the system got to be to blame as well.
And if you ain't got a holster, the type of hammer he had, your little pocket on your jeans is a holster, if you don't know. So, like you said, niggas got to get smarter, and that's all it is. Smarten up. At his age, he should be moving smarter. You should know. Nigga done been through too much to not be moving smarter. That's all it is at the end of the day. So, and we see one small mistake can cost you. It only take you one time to fuck up. You got to dodge them every day, all the time. They only got to catch you once, and it's a wrap. And you get a few years knocked off of your life back in a box and not enjoying yourself, especially at the level he's at, to where it's like, nigga, life is good.
Like, bro, it's so much going on in the world. It's so much treachery going on and deception going on in the world. Real crimes going on that y'all hunting this man down because you saw a blick in his back pocket on Instagram is insane. It's like y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not solving no real crimes. It's real fucking crimes against humanity being committed that you can't even talk about on social media. Otherwise, your page get X'd out. And y'all sitting here watching rappers. Y'all really low-key hating that they get into the bag and you slaving for a little bit of nothing. Nah, that's what it is.
They for sure hating, because you see they going after the streamers right now. I don't know if you've been peeping that. They went and snatched up DDG for some paintball shooting. Then they got the other boy and his girl. Damn, I forget the nigga name.
They got swatted.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they got swatted. So that's like a weirdo troll call the feds on you. Hey, man, they whoop. And then they show up to the scene. And let's talk about that, too, because that's at some point, y'all know these streamers are being swatted. You can look at their live stream.
They stream it 24/7.
They stream it 24/7. You can click on the live the same way you watching Boosie on Instagram and see that they're not doing nothing. But y'all going out here making a big-ass scene because some weirdo called y'all and act like they was some type of terrorist threat. That shit got to stop, too.
What was even more crazy that I seen with the DDG stream, the nigga was handcuffed, detained, wasn't fighting it or nothing. Then you see the female officer pull out the blick, acting like she was in some type of threat or something. I'm just like, they ready to smoke a nigga any chance they get. That shit is wild.
This is why I said females should not be cops.
She pull out the blick. You just want to look like something on camera at this point. Like,
female should
you whipped out, he's detained, held, and everything, getting in the back of the cop car, you whip out when he get close. He a whole car away. I'm just like, that's crazy.
So he basically, I'm going to play this clip. Let me hook up to the roadcaster where he said he found out the reason he got swatted. So somebody must have gave him the information on what happened, but yeah, let me play this
That's
clip.
Somebody just hating a nigga life for real. I'm tired of
seeing your ass and get life, bitch. I don't know why niggas be thinking it's funny to do that shit. It's not funny. Because when you get locked up, and your ass get 10 plus years and your mama crying and shit, I'ma laugh at her. Your stupid ass son or wherever the fuck, I don't know what gender you is, he shouldn't have did it. Aha, your son locked up. The fuck? That shit is not cool, bro. It's not cool, okay? But all in all, me and Ed are safe. They let us go maybe like 20 minutes after. I made sure I stayed at the paintball place a little longer after that, just to wait for them police to leave and all that extra shit. And then I left, came home, washed my ass, and got on stream.
Okay, so he found out who got him swatted, and he got him locked up. See, y'all playing too motherfucking much.
And that's basically what you was getting at. Like something needs to happen to the people that's doing it.
Something needs to happen to the people that's doing it, because this trolling shit is going overboard, man, with this internet shit. Everybody think they untouchable. They playing behind these computers to the point where you playing with people real life. Bro is at a paintball stadium or a paintball place enjoying his real life. You watching the stream and calling the feds to get him cuffed up and thinking that shit funny. Bro, that shit not funny.
How you hate a nigga life so much that you watching a nigga stream 24/7? Like, that has to be a mental sickness. If you hate somebody, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to associate with you. I don't want to kick it with you. What that nigga T.I. say? Nothing, bro.
I don't want to skate with you.
I don't want to do nothing. Nigga,
You's a weirdo.
That's crazy. Like, people be hating people, but really, it's just disguised as fake love, I guess I should say, in a sense. Because how are you paying this much attention and somebody's living in your mental that much that you hate? And if you can't hate nobody if you ain't ready to make them extinct. That's how I'm going to get to that point. If you ain't ready to get them off the map, mind your own and live long. Go do what the fuck you need to do.
The crazy thing is all they got to do is run the IP addresses of some of these people or trace the phone calls back, and they know exactly who's doing the swatting. So the police are low-key liable for this as well, because y'all keep popping up to these streamers' streams like y'all did Kai Sinet, like I seen them do, who the other boy who be going, all the streamers.
The dark-skinned nigga, I forgot his name.
Almost every streamer has been swatted at some point. We all showing up at their house, y'all pulling blicks out, acting, man, come on, man.
The pigs be, I ain't even gonna lie, they be wanting to get some little camera time. That's what the fuck they want. They want to be on camera. They want to be seen on a nigga stream. Like, yeah, it was me. They don't care how bitch assness they show. They don't give a fuck. And they gonna do the extras when the camera's going.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why she pulled a blick out. Want to look like she important
she wanted, exactly. She wanted somebody to say something. She wanted to go viral, catch a viral moment off of these niggas. And hopefully she catch something. Next thing you know, we're gonna see her twerking and try not to be a cop no more. So this shit crazy. Like,
yeah, shout out to the streamers, cuz they running shit right now. They kicking up dust. And the haters gonna continue to hate. Trolls gonna continue to troll. There has to be some type of anti-troll program put in place where even these fake accounts, bro, like the ones that's not human, there needs to be some type of community note that says this is a bot.
They shouldn't even allow bots no more. Like, y'all getting rid of all this shit. How are you even allowing bots? Like, fake people,
bots gonna get worse.
Fake AI, no, it is. It's ugly. The more AI get compounded and put into this universe, that's why they don't want you to know the real from the fake. That's basically what they getting to. Niggas be really online arguing with bots. Got you furious, ready to find somebody that you never gonna find. Nigga out here chasing a ghost. Shit is crazy. You out here hot over a ghost.
That's why
nigga.
I stopped arguing.
You don't even exist, bro.
I know, like the first 25 comments on Twitter be straight bots, nigga.
Once I seen that video of the old fat white nigga in the thing, told him, yeah, I got him. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll never take
harvesting
this serious
your energy
again.
for sure.
Taking your energy, nigga. They having fun. Watching you scream out on live or whatever you choose to do. Arguing even in the comments. Giving them niggas energy, cuz.
Laughing at your dumb ass.
Ignore the bullshit, you know what I mean? Respect and salute to the positive energy you getting back. Feed back into that. You feed back into that negative shit, they ain't gonna do nothing but drain you and have you out here hot, ready to crash something that you never gonna find.
But yeah, man. Shout out to the streamers though. Do y'all thing. We might need to start streaming shit.
Nah, facts.
That's what the back at.
Start acting a fool on them
acting
streams.
a damn fool. Nigga finna just start catching fades on camera in a minute, start slapping niggas, all types of shit. That's what y'all want. Are you entertained? Is this what you want?
Facts.
That's what a nigga finna have to start doing, cuz dropping his knowledge in his game. Y'all not appreciating that. Nigga gotta get on camera and eat a hot chip challenge or something. Have some smokers, eat a hot chip.
Nah, facts. But they don't understand how much it take to be calm. Like, a nigga wilding is easy. That's the easy part.
Easy.
Yeah. And y'all understand how much you gotta refrain from acting a fool. And that's why I understand when niggas be out here wilding out, because that's not that it's easier, but sometimes it is more fun, and sometimes that energy, but it come with a lot too. It'll cost you a lot because you ain't out here necessarily thinking straight. So I might get y'all a dose of it soon, man. Sometimes you got to get out your system like once a month at least.
That next no jumper appearance, niggas just finna start tripping on shit.
You got to get out your system at least once a month. We call it catting out in the pen.
Yeah, nigga finna start catting out for sure.
That's crazy, almost.
Yeah.
But hell
So
yeah.
I was watching the No Jumper stream and I seen Jack Like Jess trying to put allegations on Lil Wayne. So if you're not familiar with Jack Like Jess, he's some influencer, white boy, who says he used to be from 8 Trade Gangsta Crip in New York on Staten Island. He came out on the internet, admitted to having a trans girlfriend, and started an OnlyFans with the trans. And to my knowledge, he done started sleeping with men too on camera for the money. So he's fucking men and trans on camera on OnlyFans. But he is an ex-gangster Crip. Says his dad put a $50,000 hit on his head when he found out that his son was, dating trans and blah, 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 and all this crazy shit. So bam, No Jumper had the streamer contest where they had all the streamers come in and compete for a spot. Now this fool loses, comes back the next day, gets on the stream and says Lil Wayne jumped in his trans girlfriend's DM. He screenshots, shows the DMs. It's from back in 2021. What do we think about this? Because
soon as niggas say they ain't doing it for clout, they doing it for clout. It's no other reason. You talking about Lil Wayne, niggas disrespecting the legend for whatever reason. I don't even think, in my opinion, Wayne has to go out and search for women. Like, Cut don't have to really get in DMs. I'm not saying it ain't possible. I just really don't see it. And if he did, like you said, it's not even making no excuse. I just don't see it happening. And if unless they just didn't reveal that they was a tranny.
So this is his girl. Now, if his girl has major surgery done.
She look crazy. Man, Wayne got way better bitches than that. Cut out fucking with that.
But I'm saying on the IG page, does not say she's a trans at all. So I'm going back to maybe before Jess was on here. So a lot of this stuff is doctored up. A lot of this stuff is photoshopped out.
Did he actually fuck with her?
A lot of these trans look like real women. Some of these trans, the doctor done better than real women. You don't know they're trans. They've been doing this shit since back in Ricky Lake days and Jenny Jones. Y'all remember back then, they was training us back then when they used to have the trans come on the show and you had to guess who's the real woman and who's the trans, and a lot of them had surgery so good you couldn't change. Well, the surgery is 100 times better now. So on Instagram, it's very easy to fool you into believing some of these trans are real women. Now, if Lil Wayne really even did jump in the DMs, like I said, if you go to the tranny's page, there is no notification or no sign of nothing of him being a trans. So if he did just jump in the DM, that proves nothing, number one. Number two, that don't prove he actually linked up, did anything, knowing that this person was trans. Number two. Number three, this was way back in 2021, before Jack Like Jess ever even got with the trans. So for him to jump out there and act like, oh, Lil Wayne know who the fuck I am, and he slid in my... Knock it the fuck off, bro. The fact that you niggas sat there and let this goofy even disrespect one of our legends like that is crazy, because it ain't even so much as defending Lil Wayne as it is defending our culture. First of all, you a fucking outsider, bro. You a fucking, you're a gay white boy that does gay sex for money. You're not about to come in here and play with this. Like, what? These niggas crazy, cuz. Niggas be trying to disrespect the culture, and this is why we got to draw certain lines in the sand, because we don't go to nobody else's culture disrespecting their legends like that. Why the fuck should we let that shit pass?
And even on top of that, it's just at the end of the day, nigga looking for clout off of Wayne. Got on No Jumper platform, felt like they had a moment. I'm gonna catch a moment or try to catch a viral moment. And that's exactly what they was looking for. At the end of the day, yeah, we know what Wayne did with Birdman, but I still don't put that tranny stuff on him. I'm not gonna do that. We all know what the fuck going on. Wayne has some if you just go through Cuz little roster, whatever his baby mama's Cuz got some shit, and I don't really see that really coming out to play. And like you said, if she did, he probably didn't know. And he's fucking trannies. This shit is ridiculous. This should really be against the law to even do this shit. Like to get these surgeries and do that, and that's because they condone it. But they had a story about a man in trannies. Y'all need to be warning people because a dude found out he fucked the tranny. The tranny told him after he off the tranny in the hotel room. Nigga lost his mind once he figured out that you wasn't born a female.
Now that happens often.
I know. So I'm just saying though, but they playing with people and you playing with a nigga like Wayne. If Wayne really wanted to be on that, if he was a nigga, he can just drop a bag, and make y'all niggas erase.
Nah, for sure, because you playing with a nigga name in the public. Like, this man has kids and all type of shit. Let's say he did DM the tranny. And let's say he did know. What the fuck is the point of you putting that information out there, though? Because this is what he's doing in his private life. Just because your weird ass came out and exposed yourself and now you the laughing stock of the world, it's like misery love company. You want Wayne to join in on you? What he doing in his private life is on cud. That's not for you to be throwing out there and all living your truth. Who the fuck is you to be telling somebody they're not living in their truth?
And even on top of that, it's like Wayne is like a nigga that cud don't speak on nobody. And when he do speak on people, it ain't nothing but positive shit. You never hear Wayne throwing no hate to nobody. Cud stay in his back cave and cud do what he do. It's
Shout
like,
out to Ugly Money Niche, or however you pronounce his name, the homie who be doing the red pill shit. Cause he checked Jack like just the day before he was speaking on the culture. And he said, hold on, bro. You's a motherfucking white boy, bro. You not about to be speaking on black culture like that. He tried to get that shit off the day before. So I definitely got to shout out to Ugly Money. You feel me? But you niggas who was in that room, Brandon Slayer, Almighty Suspect, I see he's back up there. I know you probably wanted to be on your best behavior, but come on, gang. We cannot allow no fucking goofies to come make a mockery of our culture, bro, period. Hip-hop is us. I don't care how dysfunctional we are. We one big dysfunctional family that we shouldn't be allowing outsiders to play with this shit. Wayne is one of the GOATs, cuz, one of the legends. He kissed baby and all the weird shit and all that, but nigga, that's for our dysfunctional family to politic on, not no this nigga. You fucking niggas on camera for money, bro. So all of that, she trans, she thinks she's a woman. Okay, cool. But what about these men you fucking know? Because they don't think that. So all of that, no, bro. You're not finna know. That's not happening. That shit is out.
They're going to have Birdman come in there and put some respect on my name.
On game, like, nigga. That's why Adam came in and said, oh, no, all this is alleged. Because, nigga, he already got hit with one lawsuit. You playing with Wayne name like that defamation lawsuit it's going to be ugly. Because this little weirdo ain't going to pay it. He going to go back to whatever motherfucking bridge he living under right now.
Nah, that's facts. So what you think about the streaming that they did up there?
Okay, so the No Jumper, they had the 12-hour or 10-hour live stream with hosts competing. And at the end of the stream, they wind up picking a house phone clone, which I thought was ironic because this dude looks just like house phone. His whole persona is based off house phone. They called him flip phone. So it seemed to me like he won. He wound up winning. So it seemed like Adam was trolling a little bit, or he's trying to get that house phone lore back on the show because house phone is probably their most decorated and loved host ever since maybe AD days. House phone was like they number one loved host outside of AD and Brick Baby. So to me, that's what he was trying to get. But I don't know. I'm about originality. So the fact that you come up here and you base your whole aura and your whole persona and personality cloned off another man, I wouldn't have picked you just based off of that. Because House Phone is originally House Phone. That's him. You're trying to be him. To me, I'm looking at you like a goofy. You try to clone a whole nother man, you automatically eliminated. Nigga, come be you. I'm going to pick somebody who's coming originally as them. Overall, the stream had entertaining moments. They had the body boxing match where Brandon went up there, got his ass slid twice, and went on a fucking 10-hour slow-mo recap about how he tripped over the cord in there. And it was just like, I don't know, man. It was crazy to me. It sort of gave me Candyland from Django vibes. Like Adam was sitting in there like the motherfucking
like they
master.
fought in the living room.
Yeah, like he had the niggas fighting in the living room, the slaves and shit. Them niggas was in there fighting in the middle with No Jumper, nigga, for the slot. And all them niggas who fought didn't get a slot.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that shit was hilarious. Overall, it was cool. It was some cool shit though. Even though the fights was entertaining. Me personally, I wouldn't have partaken in it. But it was entertaining.
It was entertaining. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that once a month or maybe on some every other week shit. Just have some gang of people up there and they acting the fool streaming. That would probably bring some different type of revenue for them. But it's just crazy. Brandon, you don't even give a fuck. So I ain't even gonna tell you what I would have did or none of that shit because you don't.
No
give a
more
fuck.
advice for Cuz. He feel like he gonna do what he want to do.
You gonna do what you gonna do, man.
But you do jiu-jitsu to get
shut-
in there to box was crazy. You already at a disadvantage anyway. Jiu-jitsu was ground game.
You should have took it to the street and just went viral, put a nigga in the fucking headlock.
Nah, for sure. You should have just grappled him up just off
Said,
the GP.
fuck boxing, nigga. I'm black
for
belt,
sure,
nigga.
just to set a demo one time. But I mean, like I said, it was fairly entertaining.
And that's what they up there for.
It had a lot of
it's for
weirdos though.
entertainment.
So this was right up No Jumper's alley. I'm pretty sure the fans are gonna love all the weirdos who came out and was just weirded the fuck out. It ain't necessarily my cup of tea. I wouldn't be in these inner circles with people like this, but they may be entertaining for that crowd, that audience. I can see a lot of them being entertaining. But what I found ironic was some of the fan favorites, like the Brandon Slayer, the Blizzy nigga, and the little Mexican dude they had up there, they weren't as entertaining as people thought. Because now you're not just acting a fool on a live stream doing all type of challenges. Now you're sitting down and you have to have conversations and rhetoric about topics.
You gotta have something to speak on that go with the personality. And I think that's what a lot of them think, because it's like you can turn it on for a stream for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But then you got to keep that up every day or for the whole time you on that podcast.
But it's different when you're talking about a topic.
Nah, I know. You can't just be on goofy time.
It's easy when we say, okay, put these gloves on and y'all fight for 30 seconds. Oh, it's entertaining. It's crazy. It's easy when we say, okay, come up here and entertain us, and you just say a bunch of crazy dumb shit or do a bunch of crazy dumb shit. Now, when you got to be entertaining and speak on topics and give facts on topics and be intriguing about the topics, it didn't hit the same. Brandon Slayer didn't really say much of nothing. The Blizzy white boy, I don't know if he's gay or not, but he was trying to be funny. The shit wasn't funny to me. It was like a try hard moment to me. The little Mexican kid in the jersey, he didn't say nothing worth quoting at all. So the entertainment factor of the stream before didn't translate to them being podcasters. This is why I tell people, just because you can entertain in the skit or something like that does not mean you're going to be an entertaining podcaster, because you still got to actually think and articulate your thoughts. And a lot of people can't do that. It's
Do you
different.
think it's too soon to call it, or do you think what you see is what you get already?
I'll give everybody, with this podcasting thing, it is a work in progress. Your first podcast, when you look back after your 100th podcast, you can be like, damn, that shit was trash.
Nah, facts.
I was garbage. Because I do it to us. Our first one was low-key viral, but
Yeah.
but I do look back at previous streams that we have had, and I critique it like game film. Like, damn, this shit was trash.
Nah, facts. But I think a big part when it comes to podcasting and shit is the personalities that mix. You could just throw a gang of people in there, but if you got a gang of 607 unks, it's like it only could be one 607 unk. Everybody can't be on goofy time. You got to limit that shit. Maybe one or two. It got to be some type of balance.
Somebody to
you know what I'm
offset,
saying? Yeah,
exactly.
It got to be offset. You just got a gang of niggas screaming, and probably not everybody trying to do the same thing or be a character. It's not going to necessarily offset the right way, in my opinion. I could be wrong. If they doing numbers, they do numbers. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to do numbers initially, but I think you'll know after 3, 4, 5 streams of them constantly talking about topics, and let's see if the number stays the same. Because if you look at the numbers of the stream, they streamed for 10 hours. They dropped a video clip of Gumby, Wack, and Adam, like a 10, 15-minute clip, and that surpassed the entire 10-hour stream they did as far as numbers-wise. So it's like, something like that is kind of an outlier, because you got a lot of different personalities. It's a lot of moving pieces. It's a lot of different things going on. That doesn't necessarily translate to podcasting day in, day out, week in, week out. And this shit ain't as easy as it looked. And a lot of them looked out of place. Now, the Brandon Slayer, he was more entertaining on the stream. He boxing, he celebrating, he throwing his hood up. He, they had the Risen part of the stream. They had to roast each other. It was different things that they was put up to the task to do. Now when it's time to podcast, he was quiet. He didn't have much to say.
But that's why I said I think if they chose to go that route and make that a regular thing, they can reinvent something different. At least for the No Jumper show. I think if you did that and just got people, because you're gonna have people that's come up there every week that's ready to be on Goofy Time. If you just did that maybe once a week or every other week, I think they can clean up over there on the back end on that.
No, for sure. They definitely opened up another avenue, but it was low key. I ain't gonna say a spinoff, but a spinoff of the Drewski skits. You know how he had the skits of the
when he
could have
sit
been
down at the
you
table?
sit down and the judging. It sort of was like that.
Right.
It was just
Now
like that.
Facts. Yeah.
You had Adam. He was on his Simon Cowell shit. He kicked one of his previous hosts out, which was crazy because I guess she used to work there. I don't know if she got fired or she left when the whole split up happened. But whatever happened, I guess it didn't work out wherever she went, and she tried to double back. And she tried to camouflage. She had the hat real low, the glasses on. Adam like, hold on, you coming over here thinking you finna get some cool points by dissing T-Rail and Woo. Man, get security. Get her the fuck out of here. He went crazy. Got her kicked up out of there. So
I did see what's her name go up there. What's up, boy? They did the interview with Real Watts Baby. I think he'd be good for No Jumper. I think he would, in my opinion. I think that's somebody that they should look into. I don't know if they really dug into that, but I think over time, he'll be good. He already got a little fan base and stuff like that. I think he'll be a good personality for them, a little balance to have somebody different, especially, niggas from Watts, they got their own steeds.
Yeah,
So,
I only saw his interview, so I don't know how he is as a podcaster. I've seen a lot of familiar faces from Instagram, the local LA Instagram influencers. I've seen a lot of them go audition. And this is why I laugh when people be mad at us for going up there. Because secretly, everybody wants to go up there. And you found this out once you saw this stream. You seen every familiar face in the city go up there. And the people who didn't go up there, they were watching it and they reacted to it. But they had too much pride to go up there because they've already jumped on the Fuck No Jumper campaign. So now for them to go up there, they would look like fools by how hard they go at No Jumper.
You think it's the more the fools? You think people be scared of the failure of not getting picked? You think a lot of niggas be good? A lot of niggas probably wanted to go, but like, nah, they ain't gonna pick me, so I ain't going.
Bro,
so,
these niggas didn't want to get clipped up, bro.
That's
Trust
what I'm
me.
saying, because if you go up there and don't get picked, niggas gonna be on your line about
This
going
the
up
crazy
there.
shit. I'm not even
going
gonna
up there
name a
acting a
nigga.
fool.
I seen a nigga do a 3-hour reaction. Bro, how do you hate somebody and do a 3-hour reaction, gang? That shit is crazy. That's almost dement. That's almost stalker status. You could say, oh, this is a cancer for the culture. Fuck them, wooty bam, and all these critiques. Yet you doing a 3 to 4 hour reaction? You watching the 10-hour stream. This is why I be like, these niggas really be fans of this shit. They just don't know how to get on or they can't get on. So the closest way to get on is to do reactions and get their name mentioned in the same light as them. So I don't be listening to niggas who, if I always this, I don't fuck what you talking about, cuz. Because I know behind the scenes, these niggas be praying to get on that shit.
Nah, that's facts. A lot of people do, though. So it's just, what's understood ain't really got to be explained. Nigga know what time it is. If you don't fuck with it, you don't fuck with it. If you do, you do.
I didn't see the cipher. We was actually supposed to be on the cipher, but Lush got off too many buzz balls and he dropped the ball with the communication. But trust me, I got a diss verse for some of these niggas. A couple niggas that I was gonna drop, but I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait to the next one. I might have to partake, and I might gotta, add a couple more names to the list from now and then. But a lot of these niggas is out of line. I'm gonna drop a quick 16 on these niggas.
Yeah, put that cipher out, man, because I'm definitely gonna rate it.
And tell you better went crazy, nigga.
In facts, tell you better went crazy.
You one of the only real rappers that's in the cipher, nigga, so you better have went crazy.
Flacco low-key surprised me.
I think Flacco might got ghostwriters, cuz.
He got ghostwriters.
I think Flacco.
Tay wrote that verse.
Yeah, I don't know if Tay wrote it, but Flacco, he sounded like he had a ghostwriter.
And Flacco didn't stutter not one time with that motherfucker.
Munchie B did the How to Rob. He dissed everybody on No Jumper. He went the 50 Cent How to Rob route, dropped his track.
Yeah, I ain't heard that one. Yeah. But shout out to everybody that participated in that, man. I'm waiting to see that cipher video.
And Flacco, cuz, we see you out there trying to low-key be a game banger, cuz. You not slick. I watched that live stream. I seen you talking about some on the dead homies, cuz. On the dead homies, cuz nigga be feeling good when he be saying that shit.
Nigga ain't got no dead homies.
Nigga ain't got one dead homie, nigga. Telling us I'm on the dead homies, cuz nigga be cosplaying the game banger, cuz you not slick, nigga.
Shout out to Flacco though, man. Shout out to him.
Definitely shout out to Flacco. He not from Long Beach, so y'all stop saying that. But shout out to Flacco though.
The homie's been advocating for Cuz.
Nah, Tay been advocating for Cuz. Oh, and another thing we gotta talk about with this No Jumper stream. So they had a lot of the contestants in the room today. The Hispanic kid, I don't know his name, so I keep calling him Hispanic kid, the one with the jersey on. Him and HellKat get into a verbal dispute. HellKat is the dyke, the black dyke chick, right? Bam, they get in an argument. He start questioning her, well, who is you? What you do? Wooty bam. She say something completely disrespectful and racist, right? She say, well, I could have your whole family landscaping my yard, cutting my grass, basically, right? Completely out of line.
And putting up roofs or something.
Completely out of line. He responds, oh, you want to get racist? That's like me saying, I could have your family frying chicken. Or I could have your family telling me how many Kool-Aid packs to mix. So he go back and respond with a racist joke. Now, a lot of people will say, hey, even playing field, eye for eye. She said a racist joke. He responded with a racist joke. That's neither here nor there. To me, the two black men in the room who didn't say shit, I'm more so looking at them. That was Brandon Slayer and Suspect. Like, come on, cuz. Even though she was out of line, one, she a female. You got this Hispanic barking on her with the racist jokes. That shit was supposed to be checked at the door. Both of them. Niggas should have really checked both of them. Bitch, you out of line anyway. You up here acting like you a nigga. Now, if this nigga get up and punch you in your face, you're going to be looking at us to help you. But you a female, though. Even though you a dyke, a lot of these dykes be thinking they niggas and y'all not. Y'all got to remember, no matter how much you think you a man in your brain, you're a female. Physically, you're still a female. You still have female strength. You're still arguing with a male who has male strength, which is twice yours. So y'all got to remember that too. But all of this racist joke for a racist joke, yeah, I can see where y'all coming from. But at the same time, I'm still black, cuz that shit not finna fly.
I'm going to keep it G. After watching it, I wasn't really bothered by it. For one, she initiated the disrespect. And for two, he didn't really necessarily go for, he didn't necessarily say it. He was just basically speaking in a sense like you going there, and what if I say this and say that to the third? So I didn't really feel no type of way. But at the end of the day, if we did have a problem with it, they should have just checked her before he even had a chance to respond. And it would have been dead right there because he would have left no room to say it. Like, yo, people checked you. I ain't got really nothing to say about it. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I didn't feel angered by it, but the fact that there's two black men there, period. Whether she said the racist joke first or not, like I said, the fact that you responded with the racist joke is still disrespectful to me. Being black. How was
he supposed to respond to disrespect? Because we say all the time that you can't tell nobody how to react to disrespect.
You can't.
So how should he have responded? He should have just been cool, like, and just said something.
No, I'm not saying
because anything he would have said, if he would have roasted her about being a dyke or black or whatever, then it would have been felt some type of way. But like I said, the way he worded it, he was just making it her aware, like, well, you saying this. Well, what if I say this or that?
Yeah, but once you do that,
he didn't necessarily.
You said it.
But yeah, but he didn't necessarily. He just saying like that's the stigma of us. You giving me a stigma. That's the stigma of us at the end of the day. So he didn't necessarily, well, bitch, you eat chicken and do this. And do
more or less he did. More or less he did. It's like when you say, well, what if I say this? Nigga, you're literally saying it. You just saying, what if I say it to give you the clearance to say it? Like
it's a difference if I call somebody, whoopty whoop, you a bitch. And then the person respond like, well, what if I call you a bitch back? Like, you ain't necessarily saying it, but you want to say it.
You saying it, but you're giving yourself clearance by saying, what if I call you this? And then now you calling me what
not
you
because
call me
now
anyway.
I'm trying to make you aware of what you're doing to me. That's all I took it as. And maybe I could be wrong.
Now,
so
I'm going to be hypocritical. I'm going to go out on a limb and say, if somebody say a racist joke to you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to say one back. So I'm not mad that he did it. I can't even blame him. The bitch did it first. She put the racist card on the table. Only thing I'm saying as a black man, whether she put it on the table or not, me being in the room, you still disrespected me. responding with the racist joke. Because I didn't throw no racist joke at you. So out of respect, y'all two, I'm not gonna throw a racist joke back. It's like if a Mexican would have threw a racist joke to me, and there's two Mexicans in here that don't got nothing to do with it, I'm not necessarily gonna sit there and give a racist joke back because I'm gonna still respect y'all two. I'm probably just gonna press on you, just you. Like, hold on, bitch ass nigga, woo woo. I might take it there instead of me being like, well, fuck, racist, whatever towards Mexicans. Because like, what these two Mexicans got to do with him?
Depending how bothered I am, it might depends. It can go either way. I might just say it and say fuck everybody that's in here, or I might be conscious enough to do that depending on how I woke up that day, maybe. So the only thing I can say is that they could have really just, once he said it back, you could have just deaded it. This is why you don't even argue with females in the first place.
Bingo.
To not even get to this point, because they're emotional. No matter how much she wants to act like a man, she's going to react like a female. And what do? They get to doing slurs and doing shit like that. That's the point. So you don't even argue with her in the first place. And they probably thinking it's just content, we going up, but it's like, you could have just deaded it. Once he responded, look, we ain't even finna argue, stop this shit now, next subject, next topic. Before I get offended now, because how much further you gonna go? Because if she get more disrespectful, now you get more disrespectful, it becomes a problem. But obviously it wasn't really a problem. She was getting up. You could tell she was feeling some type of way because she started getting hella emotional. So it's like, before all that, I'm sharp enough to see where we could just dead this. Yeah, you said what you said back, end it right now. Now he says something again, then you have fair warning to be like, okay, now I'm pressing your line.
But he did though. See, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying
it get a little rocky.
I'm saying because they didn't. I'm saying if they would have checked it and he kept going, then it's like, all right, man, I'm gonna get on her. I'm gonna check my people, but you chill out too. And then if he keeps going, then now we got a real issue.
But that's what I meant by they should have checked both of them.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, bam. She said what she said. He got his lick back. That's where it should have been. Hold on, bro. I know she just said what she said, and you was out of pocket for that. You know you shouldn't have said that, but come on, bro. I'm black too. Like, show me some respect. Right. All the fried chicken and Kool-Aid jokes and all that. I'm black at the end of the day, cuz you gonna have to chill out, nigga. I don't give a fuck what she talking about. That's like she slap you. You just walk in the room and slap all three of us. Yeah. Cause she smacked. Hold on, cuz.
Niggas still making Kool-Aid.
Oh, insane.
There's only
nigga,
a few spots I know where to get Kool-Aid.
Go to the grape streets, nigga. They still making that purple Kool-Aid. That's about it, nigga. Nigga not drinking Kool-Aid. That's diabetes in the cup.
That shit used to be fire though.
He did keep going with the, take your glasses off. Let me see your dark ass eyelids. Okay, now you making the dark skin joke.
I didn't see all that.
Then he got these crusty dreadlocks. Like her dreadlocks was fresh, bro. So I don't know. It had a little racial undertone going at the dreads and all that. That's where that's where I was like, all right, bro, you gotta relax. Like I said, as a man, check this bitch because she completely out of line because you putting us in a tight spot. If he respond racially, I'm black. I can't just sit here on camera and let him say this because that's me getting marked out. I got to go back and answer to my people. But at the same time, bitch, you putting us in a position by bringing up the race shit in the first place. You should have just roasted him. You didn't have to say what you said. So
that's when the nigga really ain't got nothing to say.
Exactly.
So you gotta go there. You gotta bring the whole thing into it. So
it was out of pocket on both parties, but she did initiate it. So for sure, she needed to be checked because you didn't have to take it there. You got hella emotional by a nigga asking you who you are and what's like, come on, cuz y'all niggas is crazy.
But then people egos too, because I seen on the piece, she was like, nigga, you know who I am? Like, everybody don't know who the fuck you is, bro. Everybody don't know. Because I was watching, didn't know. I heard the name though when you just said it. But I didn't know who the fuck it was either when I seen a piece of the clip. So,
and it's something about No Jumper that make people jump out their body, cuz. I don't know what it is. Y'all get up there.
No, you feel like you supposed to.
Oh, they trying to live up to the reputation, I feel like. Because from
everybody
that
been up there got their moments.
Yeah, he was saying, dude, just be interviewing people. He's not like that. You know what I'm saying? But he got up there in front of them couches and that chat. People get to reading that chat and I don't know what it do, cuz niggas start jumping out their fucking body up there.
Shout out to No Jumper. Niggas get up there and be waiting on my moment. Niggas be waiting on their moment, boy. This the viral moment right here.
Nigga trying to get that kill squad moment. Yeah. Nigga, that brick baby kill squad. Everybody want to put kill squad in the streets. It's not going to work out the same for you, cuz. I'm just going to tell you that now. You niggas looking crazy.
That shit wild, man.
I'm going to have to go up there and get a kill squad moment in a minute, cuz. I'm gonna say I'm glad they didn't have us up there because yeah, it would have been a couple viral moments. The Jack Like Jess nigga said nigga.
Which
Yeah.
one? Which one was that? The white dude?
The white
Yeah.
dude who was trying to play Lil Wayne. So not only
they
did he
didn't check
disrespect
that?
Wayne, no, he checked himself immediately.
Oh.
He said niggas. He said, oh, you know, excuse me, wooty bam. You know, this how I talk. I'm from New York. We all say nigga. And I used to be a Crip. So I got raised by black people, even though my parents raised me to hate black people. But
That's the card they always using now, huh?
Yeah, on gang.
Yeah.
The Blizzy nigga said the same thing. The other white boy, he like, you know, I got raised by black people, so I low-key feel I'm black. But I stopped saying nigga because I noticed my white friends around me started saying it as well because I was saying it. So he said he stopped saying it.
No, he had a reality
because of
check hearing them say it. He looked at himself like, damn, that's how I be looking.
right.
That's all that happened to him. But it's like they all use the same thing. I was raised by black people, and that's why people be drawing lines in the sand, because you get people like that when the rest of them gonna start coming out. You ain't gonna do no background check, or you was raised by black people, cool. You can say it. So, hey, this is what niggas is standing for. That's crazy.
What's it? 607 Unc and GG33 had a stream. They had a debate. Now, if you know GG33, he's the numbers guy, right? He's the guy who does the numerology to predict the future and help you get rich. And he has all these celebrity clientels and this, that, and the third, right? He got real cracking off of TikTok. Even I started reposting some of his videos and was supporting his content. 607 Unc, you know, he's tapped in universal laws. He's trying to raise the consciousness of the universe via trolling and this, that, and the third. So they put these two entities together. Bam, viral content, right? What I'm noticing with GG33, he's getting lazy. And what I mean is he's jumping on the race baiting, rage bait content. So he's never, ever, ever, ever in any of the content I've seen when I first started supporting his content and reposting it, he's never mentioned black people in a negative light.
He's never even mentioned race.
He's
to
never
that
really
much
mentioned
of
race.
an
He's
extent.
mentioned race, but he always tied it to numerology.
Right.
But for the most part, he was telling you how to get rich and why this does that based off this number. Now he sits down with 607 Unc. He's just blatantly being disrespectful towards the black race, basically being racist, saying, you know, if you so superior, how did the white man enslave you? And then he's taking credit for black inventions. Talking about, yeah, the white man invented the cell phone, white man invented the car, white man invented internet, all the black inventions. You can look up factually and see that we invented these things. And he's saying, oh, you know, the white man invented that. Show me something that black people invented. So he's basically trying to trigger blacks to get that engagement going.
I'm not gonna lie, like what I seen when I see him in different spaces, 607 Unc, not the 607 Unc y'all know from No Jumper. The 607 Unc, like you said, that's raising the consciousness and being aware. A lot of people judge a book by its cover when it comes to him. And then when they hear him speak or he's able to speak on certain things, they're threatened by his intelligence. So now they have to go that route. And I've learned that with a lot of people I've seen in his interviews. They'll think he crazy out his mind, but he's so far above their frequency, they can't grasp what he's saying. And he even dumbs it down to get them to understand, and they still feel some type of way. Like, how this nigga look like this and he able to talk like this? And that's a prime example of a lot of things that I see when it comes to people like the numerology nigga. His true color started to come out, I should say, in a sense. A lot of them got it deep rooted in them. Like I said, sometimes it's just in their blood. You can act like it ain't, but it is. When you get them mad enough, it's gonna come out. And he's threatened because he thinks he's smarter than the world. So I don't know, man. Shout out to 607 Unc for standing his own.
I told y'all, everybody not black is a little racist. I told y'all. It don't matter, bro. If you ain't black, you're a little racist. It's ingrained in you. It's not possible for it not to be, just based off the propaganda of the world, which made us public enemy number one. We are hated by everybody, consciously and subconsciously. So GG33 is no different, right? You sit here, you act like you locked in with all these black celebrities. You got all niggas is literally supporting you. I'm telling you, because I'm one of the ones who was supporting, sending his content to the group chat, telling bro, hey, watch this video, reposting this shit on the page, and XYZ. And deep down, this is how you feel about niggas. You feel we inferior. Talking about, oh yeah, let's look up the IQ in Africa and show me a successful African civilization. And you could tell that 607 Unc was levels above GG33's knowledge of the universe, and he low-key exposed GG33 because a lot of the things that he was rebuttaling 607 Unc with was propaganda. It was lies. It was shit we was taught. But we know, like, bro, you know that's not true. Even the fact that he went down that invention route and you could look up who invented these things, is like, all right, bro, you just trolling at this point. And then in a debate, he who throws an insult first loses. Why? Because instead of rebuttaling with factual information, you don't have a rebuttal because you don't have any information. So you stoop down to insulting the person you're debating. So when 607 Unc makes a point, he came to him. He responded back with an insult. Oh, yeah, was you smoking crack today? It was talking about reincarnation. Oh, did you smoke crack in your past life? Like, he was trolling, throwing insults, and 607 Unc was picking up on it, going, yeah, bro, I'm not here to insult, wah, wah, wah. I'm here to talk the information. And a lot of the info that 607 Unc was saying, GG33 didn't have an intelligent response, so he resorted to trolling or insulting black people as a whole.
Nah, yeah, that's crazy work. It's even in this day and age, you would think race don't play a part, but it's gonna always play a part. It's down there like the animal kingdom, man. That's all it is in human form. And if you a different color, they're gonna look at you like a different animal. Lions gonna be with lions, and hyenas gonna run together. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna live in the same habitat, but they never gonna really fuck with each other. And it's just ugly. We the lions that don't want to be in another pack with another lion. That's the only difference. We don't come together. But that's all it really is at this point. I don't even be surprised by it. It's just like, how long can it's only so long they can pretend before it comes out. And I'm not saying everybody's necessarily has to display their racistness, but get them mad enough and anybody would do it.
GG33, you bunk as fuck for that, bro. Because it's like the second clip that I seen of him doing that. It was another clip I seen floating around, I think it was Twitter or TikTok, where he was going at black people in a disrespectful manner, basically saying that we're below white people in a sense. And this is how they really feel. This is why I don't believe none of them when they be saying they don't see color. What are you, colorblind, nigga? Fuck you mean you don't see color? You get them mad enough and the racism starts to ooze out. That's just what it is, bro. Like, he was getting flustered in this debate. I think they was debating over 1 + 1 = 2. And then 607 Uncle was telling him, nah, bro, 1 + 1 = 3. What the fuck? What you mean? Well, if I take one woman and one man, add them together, I get what? I can get a baby. That's 3. So he was going that route with it, which was like, oh, that was kind of genius in a sense. And he was like, even me being here is a byproduct of 1 + 1 = 2. I came here because of you two. You knew him. He put the show together. Y'all came together. 1 + 1 = 3 because now I'm here based off of y'all. So he was fucking him up with a technicality, and he just resorted to calling him a crackhead and a smoker.
I told you, they scored off how good look. That's crazy.
Which is low-key his fault because of the way he betrays himself.
His appearance.
And this is actually the downside of the trolling, because even though you're dropping bars, you're dropping knowledge, factual information, the way that you got there is never going to be respected. You took the Charleston White route where they're looking at you like you're a clown, you're a troll, you're this, you're that. Regardless of the fact you're dropping factual knowledge, they're not going to look at you as an intellectual. They're going to always see you as the jester. And we getting you here for the views, not for your mind and your intelligence. We know you're going to come act a dumbass, act a fool, and the clip's going to go viral.
And that's a very key point, because that's how you put the ceiling on yourself. When you get on here, you get on the internet, you acting on goofy time, it don't matter how much you excel. It's going to be a cap to them people that's want to let you in, that's really respecting people's minds, because they might look at it like, I would have never did that to get here. So now once you get to a point, they're like, yeah, he's making a lot of money, but we're going to cap him right there. We're never going to let him reach this next level because he ain't nothing like what we on, or he can't even get to that point. And this is what people got to understand. Like, yeah, it's like, I'm going to be on goofy time to get on. But at some point, they're not going to respect your mind. They're going to play you like a puppet. And it goes back to, like, not saying using Bobby Shmurda as an example, but when if y'all ever seen that video of Bobby Shmurda when he did the clip for he was in front of the label. He hopped on the table, was turning up, looking crazy as fuck. Go look that up. Cuz was in there looking like a fool. Everybody in there quiet as a mouse, sitting around the table. Like,
that was crazy.
They wanted you to act like a straight jackass.
That
literally.
was crazy. That was crazy.
And I was just like, damn, it's like, it's all bad when you get to that point. He living a good life, but this is why he reached his peak, I should say. But shout out to Bobby Shmurda, man. But that was crazy.
That brings up a key topic, right? Let's make this a topic. Can you be fully respected if you get your position via a tryout?
What you mean a tryout?
Can you be respected in the content space if you get your position via a tryout? Like, let's use Bobby Shmurda, for example. The example you just used in the last clip. Now, we all know he went famous with the hot nigga song. Boom, threw the hat in the air, all of that. Had the streets behind him, everything. And then we seen the clip of his audition, let's say, in front of the record label, where he was acting crazy, jumping across the table, performing in front of all the white people. That changed your optic and your view of him a little bit, right?
Of course.
Or let's use the no jumper stream. Now, people came in, did all type of challenges, all type of shit to get this spot. Do you think they would be respected on the same level as a host who did it from the ground up? Like let's look at the biggest, like a Candace Owens.
See, but for me, it depends though. If they already been, it's a difference from the ground up. If they already been grinding, and then that led to that opportunity, and then they got in that spot and still was already doing it before that, I think that's a different look. Now, if you just woke up today, went up there and got the spot, I think that might be different. Then it also goes after what you choose to do after you get the opportunity, because it depends on what they did. I didn't really see the Bobby Shmurda type shit going on as far as the pieces of the string.
It was some of it. Like, let's say, okay, us, we went up there and we did the body fade. Like Brandon did with the Brandon Slayer. We went up there, got in the ring, boxing, boom, boom, boom. We go up there to get the position. And let's say we do get it. Do you think we will be respected the same if we just kept grinding the way we grinding and then boom, got a position?
I mean,
because I look at it like
I don't necessarily look at it. I look at it like,
to the masses. To take yourself out of it, to the masses. When you compare,
I can't speak for them. I can only speak from my point of view.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm gonna speak.
Only thing I'm saying is I didn't look at that as goofy. You know what I'm saying? I think people should fight more anyway, but I didn't really look at that as that.
Not necessarily
I know what
to
you're
fight.
saying.
Like, let's say Candace Owens.
I know what you're saying. If you do that, then you get the spot. Like, well, you only got the spot because you boxed for it, and then you got to.
Not even just boxing. I don't think people are going to get the same respect if they get positions via something like that. Like, let's say,
I don't think nobody.
Let's say an American Idol.
I don't think nobody gets the same respect if you don't put the same groundwork in.
No, it could be the same groundwork, but if you went the audition route, I think that gets a stain on your jacket to the masses.
It's people that went to American Idol and blew up.
No,
and
they
still
did.
respected.
But they've never been a Jay-Z, a Nas, a Snoop. They've never reached those heights. Like, who do we have? We got Fantasia. We got Ruben Studdard.
It's probably a little more. I'm be wrong. I think there's a few females that actually blew off of that.
Now females is a little different. But I just think like a Nas is always going to be respected more than somebody who would have went on 106 in Park and did the Freestyle Friday to get on or something like that. To me, I think the public looks at that different. And I use Bobby Shmurda as an example because before that audition tape came out, nobody was saying nothing bad about Shmurda. As soon as that audition tape came out, now everybody has something negative to say about Bobby Shmurda because it looked crazy, the optics of it, even though he's going for his dreams, even though everybody out here is auditioning.
You got Carrie Underwood. She's very respected. She was off of there. Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, I think women is different too, though.
Yeah, but
I think the rules for women are a little different. Like let's say Andrew Tate. Let's say Andrew Tate is exactly who he is now. But to get to where he is, he was on but you know what? Andrew Tate did do that a low key.
Yeah, and
he was on the Real World. Not the Real World. He was on one of those Big Brother shows or something. He got eliminated and everything.
And even I can't really use 106 in Park because they were just doing their craft. You had an opportunity to get on a bigger stage. You'd be a fool not to get on there and battle rap if you was a battle rapper. That's like me not respecting Meek Mill for battle rapping in the streets, and then he got and blew up. And then I looked at him different because he was a battle rapper first.
Not the battle rapper. I'm saying on 106 in Park.
Yeah, you had the opportunity. Poster Boy, if he would have blew up, I would have still liked the Poster Boy. Jen, we still fucked with him. Nigga, he was fucking with Hell Real, nigga. Hell Real was on 106.
But we didn't know he was
part
on
of the
106.
Dips, nigga. We watched the nigga.
No, we found out after. We knew Hell Real before.
We probably didn't remember, but we knew.
Once I seen it, it
you
looked
like,
crazy.
damn, that was good. Like, yeah. Not because you respected him more as an artist. Be like, damn, Hell Real was on 106.
And that's what I'm saying.
But he wasn't able to be as grimy as we knew him to be. That was the only difference.
I just looked at it like, why are you on 106 in Park Freestyle Friday? You're Hell Real. Coming up through the mixtape circuit.
It's another nigga that's big right now in battle rapping. That was on 106. What's the nigga name? Fuck.
It was a lot of them niggas on there. Hollow the Don was on there, but none of them are successful music artists.
I know what you're saying, big,
and that's
like
my
Jay.
point.
But I think Nas is more respected just for being based off of who Nas is. I think Nas would be Nas anywhere the room he stepped in. The only thing is, we seen with Bobby Smurda, it's a lot of these niggas probably doing that behind the scenes, and we finally starting to see it on camera. These niggas probably been getting on goofy time doing that for the labels and acting the fool. I think they be coming out later talking about the labels fucked them and did all this because you acting the goddamn donkey. Nigga, that's why they know you dumb as hell.
If a tape like that of Nas comes out, I don't think we look at Nas the same.
Nah, we don't, because we hold Nas, and a lot of that stuff is because we have expectations for people. Nas brought his whole career the way he is of an expectation. He carried himself a certain way where we like, Nas will never do no goofy shit like that. That's why you can't worship these artists, but I don't think Nas will ever have no shit. It would have been came out by now. I'm just saying a lot of artists has to do that. Nas is a respected artist for his pen. He know his pen is bar to none.
Yeah, but a lot of people, the label wants to see if you can perform. So that's what that was with the Bobby Smurda thing. Man. Perform your song. Let me see how you act on the stage before we give you this money.
Certain artists didn't have to go through that.
Kanye did that. We seen it. We seen Kanye film himself doing it.
Kanye was ready to do anything, though.
No, but I'm saying Kanye, one of the GOATs ever.
Now
he did that. Back then, to get on.
Niggas didn't even think Kanye could even rap back then.
It don't matter. He did it is what I'm saying.
I know, but what I'm saying is niggas that was able to spit, that already had their shit cemented, didn't have to go through that.
We don't know if they did.
50 wasn't doing that.
We don't know if he did.
Man, we know 50 wasn't out there jumping on tables.
We don't know if he did or he didn't.
From the 90s to what we saw, we know Cuz wasn't on that time.
We don't know. We didn't know Smurda did it till we seen it. Is what I'm saying. We don't know.
But he's not, he was never nobody to me that I wouldn't see like, it wasn't too shocking.
It was shocking, nigga.
It wasn't too shocking for me. I'm like, damn, they got Smurda on goofy time.
That shit was shocking.
It was not too shocking to me.
Bro, that shit was crazy.
If you ever watched any of his content, he always was already on live doing a lot of goofy shit.
But we didn't think they was doing that in that setting.
What I'm saying is, it wasn't too shocking. It wouldn't have been as shocking if I seen Nas jumping on tables, acting a fucking fool. Nigga.
That's not Nas' temperament.
That's my point. It wasn't too unexpected for him.
But what if Nas was performing his song in the same room, just not jumping on tables, but performing for the same people?
I wouldn't look at him crazy. That's like somebody telling you right now, you're a rapper, spit some bars from me right now. Yes, I'm a spit, nigga. You should spit. But other than that, nigga, he was acting a fool. It wasn't just spitting. He was doing more acting than goddamn fool. Like
y'all let us know in the comments, because I think I'm right on this one.
You think you're right about all of them. You're telling me wrong.
I think going through some type of audition to get your slot, when we compare you to the person who did it and just made it, I think they get a bigger notch on their belt than you do. To me.
Everybody had to get an opportunity. What I'm saying is I agree to that point to an extent, but what I'm saying is people like that did what Bobby Smurda did, it was just you was on goofy time. People will look at that like that was a humiliation ritual. Like, Cuz did the Cuz show this show, he out his brain. Like, that nigga didn't.
That's all I'm saying.
And he did that after he already was the hottest nigga, got out of jail, kept it solid, did everything else. Then
that was before. That's how you got the deal.
Oh, I thought he did that after.
Nah, that was before. The footage dropped after.
They're not asking Von after hearing him rap to come do no shit like that.
Well, Von got on through Dirk, who was already
regardless
on,
of whatever.
But
if
it's
he
different
met labels, they're not telling we need to hear this nigga do this.
No, but it's different because you're getting ushered in by a superstar. You're not coming in off the street as a nobody. You got a superstar co-signing you. Yeah. So
Kanye had superstars co-signing him.
Kanye, hell no. Jay-Z told that nigga, man, stick to the beats. Jay didn't want Cuz rapping. Dame Dash had to give Cuz a shot.
Yeah, well, y'all let us know in the comments, man.
Let me know if I'm tripping or not, but I don't see nobody from Freestyle Friday turning into a multi-platinum selling artist. It didn't happen for a reason. I just
he
think
always
we
trying to move the
wanna-
goalpost. That wasn't even what the fuck I was saying.
That's what I was saying,
He said
nigga.
if you had an opportunity, because he brought up American Idol, they went platinum. Kelly Clarkson is big on Monday Night Football. Not Kelly Clarkson,
Bro,
Carrie Underwood.
all
these
females.
people. I know.
All women that we not judging on the same parameters as men.
I'm just saying. But regardless,
What name a male, like a respected rapper that was on an American Idol type of?
no rappers get blew up off American Idol. That's not even made for rappers.
I'm just saying, if they had an American Idol for a rapper, they're not getting the same respect as a Mozzie, a DMX, or somebody, a LL Cool. It's not gonna happen, bro. We gonna look at you like, oh, you auditioning ass nigga. Auditioning is for actors, nigga. Fuck is you doing?
Hey, they audition before they do their shows. They get their choreography. They practicing, performing. I just look at an audition to an extent, depending on what you're doing and how you go about it, is just another opportunity. You willed your way to that opportunity. Everybody don't get picked to go on that shit. So if you was able to work your way up there and get the opportunity to do it and showcase your talent, you should.
I agree, but I just know how the world works, and I know how the world is gonna view you if you came up via that versus, say, take a Jay-Z route, take your own money, invest in a Rockefeller, blow it up, get Rockaware.
Nigga, he's the 5%. Nigga, it ain't too many niggas that was able to do
or
all that.
you come off of 50 getting shot in the Poconos and
Nah, you
blow
just
up off
said you
the
don't know if he
mixtape.
did that, nigga.
Eminem,
Don't use 50. You just said you don't know if he did the
I
body
don't
smurder
know.
route.
I'm
so
saying,
you can't use him
I'm
as
saying
an
I
example.
don't know, but let's say right now, or at the height of Get Rich or Die Trying, a Bobby Shmurda video would have came out of 50 sliding across the table.
I said that already about Nas. I know that. I'm just saying. There's a lot of niggas you be surprised
Niggas
they
would have
doing
been
that
like,
for the
"Cuz,
bag.
what the fuck?
Nigga doing anything
This
for the
nigga
bag.
doing anything for the...
Like, at least take me to a real... He talking about they doing this for the stage. Take me to a real stage and let me show you how I'm gonna perform.
Perfect example. Making the band. Them niggas walk for that cheesecake. It was over, nigga. They was the laughing stock of the industry. It's no way they could have gotten in game and been respected as artists after that, after we seen you walk to Brooklyn for a cheesecake.
Okay,
Because
what's
Diddy
your
said,
point?
nigga, I'm hungry.
That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Walk at 3 a.m. How bad you want the deal? Get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't even for Diddy, it was for Beyonce.
It was exactly, nigga. Niggas walked.
Hey.
Niggas like, what? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Beyonce could tell one of these niggas to go around the world and back and they'd do it.
I'm not walking to Brooklyn for no cheesecake for nobody, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Them niggas was trash anyway.
I don't give a... But that's a perfect example.
Dialogue.
It was over after that. They had a score.
It was over because them niggas didn't make hot music.
Nah, it was over, bro.
I spit hot fire, nigga.
It was over, nigga. Niggas was
hot
loving
fire,
niggas was loving making the band, nigga.
They loved the show. They loved the fucking what was going on. They loved that Diddy was having motherfuckers go fight. They love that Diddy had people going crazy.
Niggas walk for that cheesecake, nigga.
Chill,
it was over, nigga.
See, that's why you can't turn up around this dog.
Exactly.
She think you turning up
it
with
was
her
a
ass.
wrap, nigga.
God,
it was over with. Y'all see? Hey, look, y'all let me know in the comments, cuz.
Let us know, man.
Let me know if a podcaster walked to Brooklyn for a cheesecake at 3 a.m., nigga, from Manhattan. Are y'all gonna respect him as a potter? If they get on there trying to, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You walk, go get me a cheesecake. That's all niggas gonna say, bro.
Ah, that's facts. That's crazy.
The far away, we out of here.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.